So we're out on the water today, and this is my first time to experience something brand new from Humminbird. It's called TargetLock, and it's for MEGA Live. So to this point, you know, we've always had that live transducer connected to the trolling motor shaft. So if you're out there in the wind and you're trying to stay focused on a brush pile or an individual fish, and you got to control the boat, you know, you got to turn back and forth, the wind's pushing you around, you've never been able to you know, do anything but point the transducer where the trolling motor's at. TargetLock does that and a whole lot more, so it's just really cool. So it comes with this foot pedal. You can, you know, hit the right button and turn it to the right, turn it to the left. This is the One Boat Network button, which is totally customizable. You can program it to Minn Kota steer, you can program it to sweep, whatever feature you want, you can control with the One Boat Network. And then this is TargetLock. So once you find a target that you want it to keep on, you just hit that button and it's going to lock onto that particular target. And you can, I mean, if you say you mark a brush pile and you can drive the boat a 360 circle all the way around it, and it'll continually keep that transducer locked on that specific target. That's what's so cool about this, having you know, having it independently move from the trolling motor. You know, we've always been just forced to have it on the trolling motor, and in the wind and the waves, that's when live is really a struggle to fish with. Not anymore. You know, one of the features that changed the way we all fish is spot lock. You know, the Minn Kota Ultrex was the first to have spot lock, but when you have a live transducer on that trolling motor, when it's spot locking and correcting, moving left and right, your transducer is getting off target. Now with TargetLock, you can have your trolling motor spot locked, and it's still going to hold you in that place, and it's going to move back and forth, but the transducer, the TargetLock, stays focused on that brush pile, or, you know, that piling, or that particular fish that you were looking at the time. That's what's awesome, is that it's independent. It allows you, again, to have total boat control and never lose any of your visibility of your MEGA Live. But if I want to have it right where the trolling motor's pointed again, if I want to turn my trolling motor and point it, I can do that too. All I got to do is hit one button and it just stays focused again right on wherever the trolling motor's pointing. So it gives me the option of however I want to use it, whatever my need is at the time, to have the best boat control and never lose sight of my MEGA Live, and always know that I'm pointing at the direction that I want to see. You know, so there's a lot of times that I'm just covering water. I'm fishing down the bank, and one of the features I really like for that is the sweep feature. So it's just constantly scanning back and forth, left and right with the live. And you know, a lot of times if you're looking for fish out in open water, schooling fish, things like that, it's always working for me. One of the other cool options, if you like to fish out of the back of the boat, you know, you're out there in rough water, is you can get the TargetLock accessory remote and run it from anywhere in the boat. So same features, just from a remote. Oh, well, there he is. I knew they'd be there someplace. Right there. Go right at that guy. I'm out here with Carl Jocumsen, and we are trying out MEGA Live TargetLock for the very first time, and it is impressive already. You can see I got some right there in front of it, right where we're pointing, right where I just caught this one. See him? You can see him right there. I just spot locked the trolling motor and it's pointing back at us. So before, my transducer would be right pointing at the engine, at the outboard, and you don't want that. You want to look at it, I can just see them right there.
These ones way out in 92. There's some close and there's some way up.
Yeah, they scatter on these ledges.
Especially you catch a few like that, they're like...
Some to right in front of the boat to... Hang on here, because that current's pushing us that way. I gotta get repositioned. One of the things that, you know, that I like to do is just constantly change. You know, I like to change angles on a lot of these places, but I want to be out off of the ledge And you know, if you can get that bait a lot of times where it's coming off the bottom right at the edge of the ledge, it's a good way to trigger them to come up there and bite it. So we kind of I got a little, you know, the current's going this way and, you know, the wind's in our face, it's kind of backwards, but so we just kind of had to move back out, and we'll reposition, re-spot lock here and see if we can get them fired back up. They're just right off the trolling motor there. They're right there. He ate it good too. Not a big one, but.
So how do we get? Yeah, it's on independent right now.
Yeah, I got it pointed. I got the Mega Live.
So we can use this right now to steer it. Eh?
Yep, you can steer it right or left. And then once you get it on it, just hit the target lock button and you're locked in.
There they are there.
You see them?
Yeah.
Yep. Let's target lock it right there and to keep them right there.
So this is exactly what this is built for. Kevin's got on the back of a little ledge here. We've got wind and current blowing us different ways. We're spot locking, which helps us be able to stay on these fish. It's been the biggest change for bass fishing. But live would generally...
I just had one just...
Live would generally be following that Ultrex as it's trying to keep us here with spot lock. Where now, live is locked onto these fish. We can see them here on 360. And everything's working independent, and this is the exact scenario that we've been wanting to use and utilize this new technology.
Yeah, just to get the boat control back 100%, where you're never, you know, you're never off target now.
Yeah, wherever we want to be at. This is a good school.
Yeah.
But yeah, look at the Ultrex working right now. It's constantly, you know,
correcting.
And normally, live would be waving with that, and you would have to just, you know, be showing. So live right now would be showing us off the ledge. Then this independent arm pointed right where we want it, right on the fish. So everything's working really perfect. This might be a good one.
You would show off.
No.
Oh, no. Yeah, nice one.
Literally, this is our very first day out here.
Very first few minutes.
Yeah, minutes. Literally, Kevin said, let's go to this ledge. We check the first spot. What's cool about it, we went up to his first spot and there was absolutely nothing there. Zero fish. We don't get a bite.
You see there wasn't nothing there.
Nothing there. We make a little small adjustment and next minute live shows them, 360 shows them independently, and then we just start catching them. Kevin catches 2 and 2 casts. That's my 3rd cast. That's what this technology does, and they're still down there, so.
We gotta get more. You gotta get back out there.